In this video, we'll be having a look at the ActiveChat interface. This is the main section where you'll be building the bot. On the top, you have the settings menu where you can choose from a number of settings. In this video, we'll be discussing about only 3 settings. In the general settings page, you can change the name or the description of the bot which you set while creating the bot. You can also have a look at the pricing plan in which your bot is active. You can also select the messengers your bot is connected to by selecting messengers from the menu. Here you can have a look at all the available messengers as well as their connections. And finally, we have the users section where we can see all the users that are connected to this bot. Now let's go back to the main section where we'll be building the bot. On the left hand side, we have a number of blocks. Similarly rated blocks are grouped together. Each and every block can be dragged and placed on the canvas. We can have multiple blocks on the canvas. If you want to add any node to your block, you can right click and click Add Node. Nodes are a good way to remember why you added the block. They can also be used to let other bot developers know why you added the block. Nodes added to blocks can be viewed by clicking here. You can right click on a block and see an option to delete it. You can right click a block to duplicate the block or copy it to clipboard and paste it with Ctrl V or Command V. You can also select a block and hit the delete button on your keyboard to delete the block. All these blocks are placed under different skills. A skill is basically a group of connected blocks and can be toggled by using these tabs. For example, we have the start skill, the default skill, and the mute skill. To create new skill, click the plus icon. Enter a name and description for the skill which won't be shown anywhere and hit save. If you want to modify the skill, you can right click it to change the name or description of the skill. To delete the skill, right click on the skill and choose delete. However, there's a small X icon which just minimizes the skill. Multiple skills can be open at the same time. If you want to minimize the skill, click the small X icon. To reopen the minimize skill, click here and choose the skill which you want to maximize. To really delete a skill, right click on the skill name, click delete and choose OK. And the skill will be deleted. As a quick recap, a skill is a collection of connected blocks. It is very important for a skill to start with a catch block. The catch block catches the event with the same name as mentioned in it. An event is a technique with which you can connect one skill to another. For example, in the blocks, we have a send block. The send block basically connects the skill it is in to another skill. For example, if you want to connect the start skill to the default skill, you will add a send event with the name of destination skill that is default. The send block sends an event to the skill name mentioned in it, which is cached by the default catch block in the default skill. This is how the send block sends the event and the catch block catches the event, and the skill with send block is connected to the skill with catch block. If you didn't catch this part, I'll be covering it later in this course. For now, in the next few lectures, we'll be having a look at every skill in detail. This is Akash Lal from ChatbotPowered. See you in the course.